Welcome to the grand finale of our 14-day explainer journey. Man, over the past 2 weeks, we've unpacked some truly incredible insights together. Today, today we are celebrating your consistency. We're focusing entirely on exactly what it takes to become that professional everyone just relies on. You've shown up, you've put in the work, and here we are at the absolute pinnacle of this challenge. The source material today is all about cementing that reputation of yours. It's about grabbing all those scattered skills we've talked about and molding them together so you become the ultimate, undeniable go-to person in your organization. So, Section 1, the trusted professional and defining workplace value. Let's get right into it. The source text hands us this really powerful foundation right off the bat. It defines professional effectiveness entirely around one ultimate goal: creating undeniable value wherever you operate. I mean, just take a second to let that really sink in. Creating value wherever you work. It essentially means that your mere presence, whether it's in a team meeting, on a big project, or just within the company at large, demonstrably improves the whole situation. You're not just, blindly processing tasks. You are actively elevating the standard. And honestly, that is the absolute core of today's lesson. Now, professional effectiveness actually breaks down into 7 specific pillars that you absolutely must combine to succeed. Let's walk through them really quick. First up is ownership. This is treating the business like your own name is up in bright lights on the building. Second is competence, actually having the chops and the deep, deep knowledge to back up your role. Third, we have discipline. This is doing the boring, kind of unglamorous work when literally no one is watching. Fourth is communication, keeping everyone in the loop so clearly that you just eliminate friction before it even has a chance to start. Fifth, integrity, being that person whose moral compass simply doesn't waver no matter how high the pressure gets. Sixth is collaboration, playing well with others, right? Actively lifting your team up rather than just, climbing over them to get to the top. And finally, number 7, consistent execution, proving you aren't just a one-hit wonder, but a reliable force that delivers results day in and day out. When you stack all 7 of these traits together, you don't just succeed, you become absolutely indispensable. Moving right along to our next section, your 90-day challenge, maintaining momentum. Because look, knowledge without application is really just trivia, right? We're here to create real, lasting change in your career. So the crucial point here is today's 3-step challenge. Step 1, reflect on your journey. Just look back at the past 14 days of lessons. Step 2, identify the 3 lessons that challenged you the most. Like, where did you feel the most friction? What made you even slightly uncomfortable? Because honestly, that friction is exactly where your biggest growth opportunity is hiding. And step 3, choose one professional habit to practice and commit to mastering just that one habit over the next 90 days. Please don't try to change everything all at once. Focus is a total superpower. Pick that single professional habit and just dedicate the next 3 months to executing it flawlessly. Next up, we have our value check and feedback section, all about assessing your growth. I really want to ask you this directly, and I highly encourage you to drop your feedback. Has this 14-day challenge added real professional value to your life? Have these structured breakdowns helped you maybe see your own workplace habits in a totally new light? Take a quick moment to genuinely assess your growth here. If you've found a fresh perspective, maybe a sharper focus, or just a refined sense of your own professional effectiveness, I would absolutely love to hear about it. Your feedback is literally what fuels this entire process for us. Also, just a quick insider tip for you. If you happen to miss our previous discussion, definitely be sure to visit Transaid Consulting on YouTube to catch up on day 13. That whole explainer session was completely dedicated to learning how to build a reputation that speaks for you, even when you aren't actually in the room. It ties in so perfectly to today's focus on trust and consistent execution. So for sure, go back and review those lessons if you haven't had the chance yet. All right. Moving into our final section here, next steps in leadership. The journey continues. So we are making a really exciting transition now. You've successfully built the foundation of our 14-day challenge, and you have clearly identified the daily habits you need to focus on to grow. Now it's time to level up. For our subscribers, we are diving deep into some much more advanced concepts during our upcoming Leadership and Management Weekend Learning Series. It's going to be packed with the exact same clear, focused analysis that you've come to expect from us, but this time it's aimed specifically at mastering team dynamics and broader organizational leadership. It's going to be great. As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with one final, pretty provocative thought to ponder as you step back into your workplace. Which single habit will you start today to become the professional everyone trusts tomorrow? Really think about that. Don't wait for Monday. Don't wait for a new quarter to start. Identify that one habit, take full ownership right now, and start creating undeniable value. Thank you so much for joining me on this absolutely incredible 14-day journey, and I cannot wait to see you in our upcoming weekend series.